Numerous drivers have won this event before, including Aaron Chirkop, including the 95 of Ryan Farrell, including Trent Pigden, who will take it home tonight. Just 4 cars left to be pushed away. Declan Minchin getting pushed away now, and so too Joel Ettridge. The Perpetual Trophy coming up towards the curb for the drivers to see. And just when I thought we might get you a result in the junior title before this one starts, they're yellow again with 4 laps to go. It's a New South Wales driver from a Victorian, and then Harrison Barris, Jake Lehman, Jesse Hammond and Max Lang with a 3-lap run to the judge over there in Manjimup. Here, we're 25 laps away from crowning a West Australian champion in the 360 Sprint Car title. It's fair to say the track has more than done its job tonight.
Performed well.
It's been great. That's, I think, what everybody wanted to see. First night I had a few jitters, but from what we've seen tonight, it is up near the wall. Jace,
agree, Crowie. Now, Crowie, I'd love to see everybody that normally makes a comment that sometimes things aren't so good to get on for social media right now and say how good it has been, especially if we get this feature done in a pretty reasonable time and a good result. Get on your social media and say how good Bunbury was, and we're coming back next meeting.
Absolutely. It's fair to say this time of the night there could be a Grand Canyon over in turn 3. It is smooth as anything here tonight. It is up near the wall. I don't know how many times we've called tonight how they've gone so close to the wall up there tonight. It's been awesome. And we're about to get the main race of the night underway. Going 4 wide over on the back straight. So Bunbury, this is your opportunity to hop up on your feet for the final time tonight and make plenty of noise. In 25 laps time, we're going to crown a West Australian champion in the 360 LS Sprint Cars. 14 of them started the night, 14 of them have made the call for the main race of the night. Up on your feet, Bunbury, for the final time tonight. Put your hands together for our drivers in the West Australian 360 Championship.
Oh, Jason, I'm looking forward to this. This front couple of rows is going to be absolutely fantastic. Have you got a pick? As we get things underway, it is Michael Keane that gets a ripper of a start down underneath. All cars get through. Whoa, very close sideways and avoidance. Didn't quite catch who that was. It was the 86 car of Corey Hunter who went around just... There was a couple of very Corey Hunter.
So Corey Hunter spun up there in turn number 1 and 2. No harm done. We'll form it up and we'll do it all over again.
He just got the theatrics of getting the A-main for the junior state title out.
Thank you for that.
All right. So
just thought it was important to throw that in and get that result to you as soon as it happened.
So, a second state titleist to be crowned tonight.
We're only an hour away from the Tulsa shootout. Sorry, the Chili Bowl starting with the first of 2 Q mains.
Crazy, isn't it? Trent Pigden, Michael Keane, who had a very good start there. So we all hold our breath for a restart in this one. What is going to be? What is going to happen? We're about to find out for a second time. It's very messy. Oh, very, very lucky there for car 81 of Kyle Francis. They get going. I reckon the lights will come on. They're green. No, we go on staying green. We come around. So let's see how we come around. It is Trent Picton gets the better of the start. Michael King. Then it's back to Aaron Cherkov in third. Cody Nash and Ryan Farrell. So the green lights stay on. It was a bit of a messy start, but they are underway. And Trent Picton has got the better of the starts. 23 laps to go in this one.
So he's leading Keane back into Cherkov. After Cherkov is Nash from Farrell and Callahan. But our race leader's not getting away. Keane staying with Picton as they come into the main straight. There's only a couple of car legs in it. Now watch for a slider. Look, Keane staying behind Picton for the moment, up near the concrete wall. Back to Cherkov in third, and then Cody Nash in fourth place. They'll come up to complete lap number 4 here in Bunbury. 21 laps to go, and it's Picton by a couple of car lengths.
Oh, and Trent Picton is under a lot of pressure from Michael Keane. Running high on that track up past the Bunbury Speedway sign. What can Keane do here? Just biding his time behind Trent Picton. Back in third place, it's Cherkov and Nash. They're having an equally good battle for third and fourth at the moment as well. And all on his lonesome is Ryan Farrell back in fifth. So it's 2, 2 and 1. And these front two battles are really good as we have a light on. I can't see.
Yeah, it was for Corey Hunter. Corey Hunter got stuck in the wall. He's bounced off the wall and got going again, but the yellows were already on. He come out of turn 3 and 4, was stuck in the wall, and the officials chucked on the yellows, thinking he might need to get off the racetrack, but it appears he's going to be okay for a restart. So 20 laps to go, and it's this car here, the 86, the red and white car, that come to grief.
So I guess the question is, will he go to the rear? Probably not.
He'll have to. He caused the stoppage.
That's always a hard one for the steward, I think, not just because he's my brother, but when a car goes into the fence like that and slows up and bunny hops along, you don't want him to cause another accident or come off the fence and cause one. So I know people out there probably saying, why did he pull the yellow when the car drove off? But I think that was a fair call.
And even fairer call, he's leaving him where he is.
There you go. I guess a bit of common sense prevails type of situation, Jason.
Common sense. Who would have thought?
It doesn't always come into play.
Nah, I know my brother. He'll die and live by the sword. And obviously, he thought maybe I was a little bit eager. So I think that's a great call.
He did actually chuckle when he said we're at Ellenbrook Speedway earlier on tonight. So
yeah, well, I go to that many speedways, I don't remember where I am.
Green lights turn on and we're away. Picton gets a pretty good start again. Michael Keane back on him. They get around the cone all successfully. Trent Picton gapped already as Michael Keane and Cherkov and Nash are fighting it out for third and fourth at the moment with 19 to go.
So 19 laps to go for our race leader as it's Picton and Keane duking it out once again. The last lap around, they were 3 wide. You don't see that too often here as they move out of turn number 4 again. Picton from Keane. Back then in third, it's Nash from Cherkov. And then back to Callahan and Ryan Farrell. Callahan's actually on a bit of a move as our leaders come out of pit bend once again. 17 laps to go. Picton by 3 car lengths.
Wow, what a race this is going to be to finish this one if it sticks like this, because Trent Picton is under a lot of pressure.
Here he goes.
Keane, he comes, he tries it, fails this time, but plenty more tries left in Michael Keane, as we know. And noticeably, Cody Nash has just started to draw that gap slightly a little bit more. He's moved away from Aaron Cherkov. It's a long way back in forward now, so a bit of work to do for our current state titles if he wants to hold that mantle one more time. Out in front goes Trent Picton from Cody Nash with 15 to go.
So Cody Nash is closing. Keane coming back once again at Picton. And guess what? There's 3 cars ahead of them. They're about to be lapped. Which way will they zig and zag? Down the main straight, they come with 14 to go. They're staying up near the wall for the moment. Keane is just tracking Picton. Down the back straight, it's back to 3 car lengths. They go the outside now, Declan Minchin. And Cody Nash is closing in on the pair of them. Down the main straight we come, and we've got 13 to go.
Wow, how good is this race? Picton, Keane, Nash, not much between them, about a second between them. As they come around one more time to see that checkered flag, there'll be 12 laps to go this time around. Look at the difference between Trent Picton and Michael Keane. There's nothing in this one. Equally with Cody Nash. Couple of black cars to negotiate, they do. Michael Keane goes wide, has to come back down low. Picton manages to get around okay, so Keane's got a bit of work to get around traffic. He does it okay with 11 laps to go.
Down the back straight, the 3 of them are locked together. Cody Nash trying to come underneath of Michael Keane. They come up out of pits bend, they're right up in the concrete. Into the main straight, the lead 3 cars, separated by 6 car lengths. Picton, Nash goes to the inside. Will he get underneath? Here comes Keane. The 3 of them locked together down the back straight. Nash goes under the pair of them. Nash gets a 2 for 1, and Nash has hit the front. Nash from Picton and Keane, and we've got 9 to go.
Wowee, what a race we're seeing. Cody Nash, Trent Picton, Michael Keane. That race changed complexion really quickly. Another lap car in front of these 3. Again, Trent Picton tracked down Cody Nash. 8 laps to go in what is going to be an absolute ding-dong finish in this one. Another lap car to get around for Cody Nash. Trent Picton has just dropped off a little bit. Maybe just seeing what happens with this lap traffic in front of him. 7 laps to go in this incredible feature around 360-day title.
So Cody Nash gets around the lap car. Keane looking to get underneath the Picton. Back in 4th place, it's still that of Tom Callahan, Ryan Farrell, and then Aaron Cherkoff. This time around, there'll be half a dozen laps left to go for Cody Nash. He's trailing away now from Trent Picton and Michael Keane. Back in 4th place, it's still Tom Callahan. And then in 5th place, it's Ryan Farrell and Aaron Cherkoff. Side by side for the minor end of the prize. Keane couldn't quite do it. We've got 5 laps to go.
Well, what is going to happen here? Cody Nash has split the scene. We did lose AJ Nash a little bit, a lap and a half ago. But Cody Nash out in front. Close for Picton and Keane. They're racing very close to each other at the moment. Keane just can't seem to find a way around Picton at the moment. 4 laps to go. Our race leader heading down the back straight. He's got their lead out to 2.7 seconds. There'll be 3 laps to go this time around. And Jason will bring you home in what has been a state title for the A's.
Oh, spin! Oh, he kept it going. He's kept it going. The green lights remain on. That was Corey Hunter. So the big lead that he had remains for Cody Nash. He's just got to keep it straight. He comes out of turn number 4. He's got 2 laps to go. Down the main straight he comes into turn number 1. Picton second. Keane dives to the inside again. Keane and Picton side by side. Picton on the outside, can't get there. Keane's moved into 2nd place. Picton dives to the inside. The white flag comes out. There's 1 to go. They've just lapped Joel Entridge as they come out of turn 1 and 2. It is Cody Nash in front. Keane in 2nd place. And back then to Trent Picton. He comes out of 3 and 4. He's been the bridesmaid so many times, and not tonight. Cody Nash wins the West Australian title. 2nd goes the way of Michael Keane. Trent Picton is next, then Tom Callahan. Ryan Farrell will be 5th across the line. Then in 6th place, it's Aaron Cherkoff. Then Kyle Francis and Joel Ettridge. But your winner is Cody Nash in car number 20. So many times he has stood on the 2nd or 3rd step of the podium. Tonight he will stand on the top step. It is Cody Nash, your winner, from Michael Keane and Trent Picton in the West Australian Championship. Wow. We nearly had a 3-lap restart when the 86 car of Corey Hunter had a bit of a moment up there in turn number 4. He rescued it, bounced off the wall and kept on going. The greens remained on. And you'll find Michael Keane would lose by 1.5 seconds. It would be another second back to Trent Pigden in third. And it'll be the 20 car, your winner.
How good of a drive was that? Well done to Cody Nash.
He came from a long way back. It was a race in two for the majority, but in the end, it would be him who drove away with the win.
The electrician from Gidgee Genup.
Yes.
Does it out the front, and
quite the bright spark tonight.
He is, and he'll be no doubt a very, very happy man. Just the waits to happen now to make it all official.
He'll be lighting up the pits when he gets back there.
Just having a look at some of his career highlights. A speed car track champion. Des Nash, his granddad's memorial race in the wingless feature. Race win in the speed cars, wingless rookie of the year. Speed Drivers Driver President Cup winner, best and fairest. So
I think he went through a run up at the Motorplex in the speed cars of 5 consecutive second placings. It was crazy. It was just monotonous how many times he'd finished second, but not tonight. Here's the winner. And we've got the presentations coming up. For those of you who are trying to get out early, be patient. The crowd really built late here. There's a big crowd in, and just be patient driving home on the road. All right on the scales, which is good news. And the 50 car comes into victory lane beside the 41 and the 7. And he'll be getting out of the car in just a moment. And when he does, make plenty of noise for him, because he's a deserved winner of the West Australian title. Is Cody Nash your winner? He's getting out of the car and about to get up on the back of the car and up onto the wing. As he does so, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for him. Cody Nash is your winner tonight in the West Australian title. Let's go down trackside for the presentations. Here's Jace.
Thanks very much, guys. Bunbury, how good was that? What an effort. I tell you what, to see sprint cars up on the fence. I've been doing this 31 years here at Bunbury, and I reckon I could count probably in one hand the amount of times I've seen sprint cars up on the fence doing that. You paid your money, they brought the track, and we had some fantastic racing. Tonight, third place tonight in the 360 Sprint Cars CJE Plant Hire West Australian Sprint Car Championship. It's none other than number 7, Trent Pigden. Trent, I know that's not the result you're really looking for, dude, but that was a hell of a racetrack. You give it all you had tonight, and I tell you what, great effort anyway.
You know, it was good, mate. We're just little tight there. I was hoping we were going to get better when the fuel load come off, but just couldn't hit the ledge without it flying the front. So, hey, props to little Nash. He's a young fella, mate. He's a hell of a race car driver, and he used to actually race against his dad. That's how old I am now, so good job.
How good was it to be up on the fence, mate, in the feature race? You said earlier on that you hoped that they'd leave the track, and they did.
Yeah, they did, mate. And the 3 cars that I thought they would get up there, they were all the ones that were doing it. So it's kind of hard leading it because you don't know what the pace is. And then I seen Keeney, so I sort of upped it. But then whenever I got behind cars, I sort of couldn't keep the front down. So it just hurt me a bit, but it is what it is.
Mate, congratulations. Third place tonight, the West Australian 360 Sprint Car Championship, Trent Pigden. Second place tonight. Now, this guy hasn't been racing for a little while. Been a bit of an unfortunate thing for him, but you got back in the car. You've made well, they've just put it back, but you actually made a new wing keel. Actually probably helped you a little bit with that slide job on Pigden.
It definitely didn't help whatsoever. Very, very happy to be here, and I can't thank Steve and Sharon for believing in me and trusting me and sticking by me through all this. Really, really wanted to get that win. I think we were definitely the car to beat. I just bided my time. I was probably too patient with Trent there. I thought we were pacing pretty good, and I thought I'd just wait for lap traffic and then make some moves. But hats off to Cody. He ran an absolutely good race too.
He picked that line coming out of 2 on the bottom, which no one actually saw. He actually went down there to grab those positions. Yeah,
I knew there was a bottom at the start. I knew Trent would get a run, and I ran the bottom, and it was pretty good, and it was still wet. So that's probably I don't know, I should have been more onto that and actually dipped down there for a lap, because the speed I had was a lot more than Trent, so I just had to get by him, and I couldn't get by him, and obviously Cody showed the way on the bottom.
Yeah, he carried the speed out of 2 and he slide job both his going into, which is pretty heavy there. But you've got a lot of people to thank, man, because there's so much going on in your team at the moment.
Yeah, there is, especially all the crew. It was great to see Daniel jump in the 410 for Speed Week and help him out. It's return the favour a fair bit there, and obviously I want to be racing, but that's probably the next best thing, is to repay the favour and help him out. And everyone on this car as well, MJB, they're big support for this track as well, and this track was absolutely awesome. Brad Blake as well, and I think it's Jamie Oldfield for the track crew. And there's 4 Oldfields now, and they're all pretty good racers themselves. So congratulations to the whole of Bunbury. That I've never raced on a Bunbury track like that before, and it was pretty sick.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Another one for the record books. Congratulations, second place tonight, Michael Keane. And your winner, car number 20. What a fantastic effort. Mate, I don't know what to say, but you are the West Australian Sprint Car Champion for 360s.
Thank you.
Now, you smile all the time anyway, but you're going to be smiling a lot more now. You've got a good crew behind you. You've got a great, fantastic team. It's been a little while coming, because you've been around for a little while now, but you just tried so many different divisions and stuff, and you seem to be really happy right here.
Yeah, we definitely feel comfortable. I just obviously can't thank these guys enough, and all my family and friends up there as well. It's as anyone knows that does this at a pretty high level is what we're trying to strive to do. It's not easy, and you take a lot of people, and I need to get better at listing all the sponsors, but without, we've got 20 odd sponsors on this car, and we couldn't do it without them. And yeah, well, I better. Wentwood Developments, AVM Landscaping, Boral, Meals, Curb Doctor, Curb West, obviously Eastside Concrete, Midland GWM, Silk Construction, Engine Machining Services, Griffins, Murphy's Tyre Power, Component Specialties. There's definitely a few I'm missing, but...
There you go. Good job. Well done.
Yeah, well, I've obviously I can't thank, obviously, my father-in-law better enough. Like, he's one that's created all of this just so I can try and chase my dream. So it feels good, obviously, for me to be able to get a win, and especially a state title. And obviously, for Benno, it's more so for him than anybody else, because without him, none of this happens.
Do you pinch yourself some days?
Every day. Every day I walk into our race shop up at the farm. It's pretty surreal, and it has felt like a long time coming, but at the same time, I think that's probably the expectations I put on myself. But I think this is sort of solidifies probably my own expectations that I definitely do belong here, and with a wing over me head, I'm a bit more comfortable in the speed car, and it's obviously just credit to the old man and the rest of the crew here. It's without them, none of this happens.
It's a golden era of Speedway at the moment, and you are now a West Australian champion.
Thank you.
Congratulations, mate. Well done. Cody Nash, ladies and gentlemen, the 360 WA champion, thanks to CJE Plant Hire. And boys, what a fantastic night we've had.
Certainly have, Jace, certainly have. A great night of Speedway. A look around the Speedway. It is billiard table smooth for all the way around. There is no Grand Canyons to be seen anywhere, and we've seen some great Speedway here tonight, no doubt about that. Well done to Joel Watson in winning the speed cars, Warren Oldfield in what was an incredible late model race for the Alan Blake Classic, and Cody Nash is downstairs all smiles because he is the new West Australian champion of 360s. Thanks for being with us. As I look over the car park, it is not going anywhere anytime soon. It's been a big crowd that have come in late, and we'd ask you to have a bit of patience and drive home safely. We'll see you in a couple of weeks for the